Okay, what is up YouTube? Today is day 4 of my quest to squat 180 kilo and jump 30 inches. So today was a lower body session. We started the session off with extensive plows, which I did in video, but then we went on to our medium intense plyometric exercise, which today was drop jumps. The aim of these is to be nice and quick and reactive off the floor. I don't really care about how high we're jumping here. The aim is to minimize my ground contact time. So we're standing on the bench and then we're just dropping and jumping as quick as we can over the hurdle. This is something that I really need to improve on, in which I think will really help my vertical jump, and because I'll become a more reactive athlete in general. And this is really important for jumping high and just having those springiness in your ankles and that elasticity kind of work. So I did 4 sets of 4 of these. Okay, after the drop jumps, we moved on to our strength work. So we've worked up to a heavy single at 150 in the back squat. It felt pretty comfortable, so we slapped on another 10 kilo to hit 160. Today is a day where if I feel good, I'm going to go for a PB. So 150 felt pretty comfortable, so we decided to go up to 160 and hoping to get a decent rep in here. The rep was actually pretty decent because I only did it last week. It was the first time I hit 160 for a long time. It wasn't the best rep last week, so what I'm trying to do here is just improve my form here in this rep. And I think my form is a lot better here than it was last week. So I'm taking that as an improvement. Still feel I can get a little bit lower into the movement, but the fact that I don't have pins or anything to drop the weight onto, I don't want to go too low and get stuck in that position. So I'm quite happy with that for today. I then went on to my back off sets, and on my back off sets, I do between 3 to 5 reps. So once I hit 3 sets of 5 reps, I put the weight up and I go up and I aim for 3 sets of 3 reps. So last week we managed to do 130 for 3 reps, 3 sets of 5 reps. So we put the weight up to 140 here and we did 3 sets of 3 reps, which I'm pretty happy with. I don't know if I've managed to do this before consistently. So I think this progression model is actually a great way to do it, because hopefully now I did 3 sets of 3 reps. Hopefully next week I'll manage even just getting 1 rep extra on one of the sets is an improvement, and that's the goal with this progression model. I then moved on to my RDLs. With these, it's obviously trying to get nice and strong glutes and hamstrings. We worked up to 140 kilo for 2 sets of 8 reps. So with my accessory, kind of my secondary lift, you could call it, of the day, I do between 4 to 8 rep range for 2 sets. And I've never managed before to do 140 for 8 reps. And I think, again, as I said, this kind of progression model has been a game changer for me. I used to kind of just do random kind of progressions, never really had a proper model in place, but this one has absolutely worked for me perfectly. Ever since doing it, I've noticed significant improvements in my strengths, just because obviously once you hit a certain rep range, you just go up the week after. So you never improve intensity and volume at the same time. You're always either improving the volume or you're improving the intensity each week. And I think that's been a massive improvement for me. Than before, I was just kind of guessing randomly and just doing random weights and random reps, every kind of changing up every week. But now that I'm actually following a proper progression model, I've noticed a massive difference in my strength. It's definitely something that you should start doing. Aim for, in the main lifts, 3 to 5 reps, in the accessories, 4 to 8 reps. And just stick to those rep ranges. Every time you get to 8 reps, improve it the week after. And it's been, honestly, it's going to change your game, change the game for your strength. Then I finished the session off with some heavy calf raises. Obviously, having strong calves is really important for jumping high, for squatting heavy. Your calves are, even though you might not think they're activated that much, they're still activated slightly, and you still want to have strong calves for jumping, for overall health as well. For knee health, having strong calves is important, and even just being able to jump high, sometimes having strong calves is really important too. So yeah, we just finished with 2 sets of 12 reps on our calf raises. Yeah, so that's us. We're kind of improving a little bit, definitely noticing massive differences in our squat strength. Vertical jump height still not the best this week, but we've got to keep going. We've got to keep pushing and hopefully hit our goal in the next 12 weeks. But yeah, thank you for watching again, and we'll see you next time.